In the swirling dust cloud of American politics, a figure looms large, both captivating and divisive: Donald Trump. His will to power, a relentless force driving his every word and action, is a testament to his ambition and an enigma to those seeking to decipher his motivations. Yet, this singular drive for power exists not in a vacuum but within a crucible, a political landscape forged by fiery rhetoric, fractured ideologies, and the ever-shifting sands of public opinion. Super Tuesday, March 5, 2024, marks a pivotal moment in this political crucible. It is not just a day of delegate counts and victory speeches but a crucible within the crucible, a searing test of Trump's ambition and an exposé of the vulnerabilities hidden beneath his formidable armor. In this three-part essay, we will delve into the heart of this political earthquake, dissecting the cracks in Trump's armor, the external forces poised to exploit them, and the ultimate question: will Super Tuesday become a coronation or a chink in his armor, a stepping stone or a stumbling block on his relentless path to power? Strap yourselves in, dear readers, for the Super Tuesday showdown promises to be a spectacle unlike any other. We will witness the media morph into fickle dance partners, their scrutiny a double-edged sword capable of both bolstering and belittling. We will see opponents rise like phoenixes from the ashes of fatigue and disillusionment, their strategies meticulously crafted to pierce the fissures in Trump's base. And through it all, we will see Trump, the master of improvisation, twisting narratives, deflecting blame, and clawing his way back from the brink. Super Tuesday is a day that will not only shape the immediate landscape of American politics but also offer a glimpse into the soul of a nation wrestling with its anxieties and aspirations. As we embark on this three-part exploration, remember, the story of Super Tuesday is not just about one man's ambition. It is about the human drama at its core, the clash of wills, the rise and fall of political aspirations, and the ever-present question: will the crucible of American democracy ultimately yield a leader we deserve, or will it consume us all in its relentless pursuit of power? Mark your calendars, sharpen your critical lenses, and join me as we descend into the Super Tuesday crucible. Amidst the heat and smoke, we will find the answers or perhaps discover even more questions. The journey promises to be exhilarating, unpredictable, and ultimately human. Now, let the games begin. Super Tuesday Showdown, Part 1, The Crucible of Ambition. On March 5, 2024, the American political landscape will witness a spectacle unlike any other. A colossal clash of aspirations and ideologies, christened Super Tuesday, will engulf 16 states and a quarter of the delegates who pave the path to the presidency. For Donald Trump, a man driven by an insatiable will to power, this isn't just a day of democracy, it's a searing crucible, a test of fire for his ambitions. On the surface, Super Tuesday appears tailor-made for Trump's brand of bombastic populism. Key states like Alabama and Mississippi reverberate with the cheers of his ardent base, eager to solidify his mantle as the righteous outsider defying the political establishment. Yet, beneath the surface, anxieties flicker and stir. Whispers of discontent, tinged with fatigue and disillusionment, begin to rise from within the very ranks that propelled him to victory in 2016. The fatigue stems from the relentless churn of controversy, a perpetual media spectacle that leaves even his staunchest supporters yearning for a reprieve. Each Super Tuesday state presents a potential minefield of missteps, each microphone brandishing the possibility of another self-inflicted wound. His unfiltered outbursts, once a source of amusement, now grate on ears yearning for measured words and statesmanlike grace. The spectacle, once captivating, now threatens to eclipse the substance, leaving a void where concrete policies and tangible results should reside. But Trump's will to power thrives on challenges. He is the phoenix rising from the ashes of criticism, the master of turning perceived weakness into a weapon. A strong showing on Super Tuesday, a defiant roar emanating from his core states, could silence the whispers and reignite the embers of his momentum. It could reaffirm his status as the Republican frontrunner, casting his opponents into the shadows and reminding the media of his potent electoral calculus. Yet, the specter of a fractured landscape looms large. Super Tuesday's diverse tapestry of states, from the Sun Belt suburbs to the Rust Belt remnants, poses a unique challenge. Can Trump's message, tailored for rural anger and white identity politics, resonate with the more moderate suburbanites or the struggling workers yearning for economic revival? Should his opponents manage to exploit these fissures to carve out victories in key demographics or regions, the narrative could shift dramatically. This, dear viewer, is just the first act of this political drama. It sets the stage for the internal struggles, the external threats, and the ever-shifting sands of public sentiment that will be explored in parts 2 and 3. Stay tuned, for the crucible of Super Tuesday is only just beginning to heat up. Super Tuesday Showdown, Part 2, Cracks in the Armor. Part 1 vividly depicts the crucible awaiting Donald Trump on Super Tuesday. Now, Part 2 delves deeper, examining the potential chinks in his armor that the day's political furnace could expose. The media, ever Trump's dance partner in this high-stakes tango of power, will play a crucial role. A Super Tuesday marked by underwhelming results, marred by unforced errors, could unleash a torrent of scrutiny and doubt. The cracks in his armor, previously obscured by the blinding glare of his victories, could be exposed for all to see. The once invincible aura could begin to fade, replaced by a vulnerability that emboldens his rivals and tempts the fickle hand of public opinion. Trump's opponents, emboldened by chinks in his armor, will likely adopt a multifaceted approach. They could capitalize on the fatigue factor, presenting themselves as experienced statesmen offering a respite from the constant drama. They could exploit the demographic fissures, tailoring their messages to resonate with the disaffected suburbanites and struggling workers who may find Trump's rhetoric increasingly divisive. And they could leverage the unfulfilled promises, highlighting the gap between Trump's grand pronouncements and the lived realities of many Americans. However, Trump's will to power is nothing if not adaptable. He is a master of improvisation, a political contortionist capable of twisting narratives and manipulating perceptions. Should Donald stumble in certain Super Tuesday states, Trump could resort to his tried and true tactics, doubling down on his base, attacking his opponents with fiery rhetoric, and deflecting blame onto external forces. He could even launch a media blitz, flooding the airwaves with rallies and interviews designed to restore his image and regain control of the narrative. This potential counteroffensive highlights the complex interplay between external events and internal realities. Even amidst disappointing results elsewhere, a strong showing in states like California or Texas could give Trump a much-needed shot in the arm. It could reinvigorate his base, reaffirm his electability, and force his opponents to recalculate their strategies. As the Super Tuesday drama unfolds, one must also consider the unpredictable nature of human emotions. Can the fatigue wear down Trump's base, eroding their enthusiasm and turning them towards his opponents? Or will their loyalty withstand the heat of this political crucible, solidifying his position as the undisputed leader of the Republican Party? Part 2, dear viewer, concludes by emphasizing the uncertainty that surrounds Super Tuesday. While cracks in Trump's armor present opportunities for his opponents, his adaptability and the potential for unforeseen events add layers of complexity to the narrative. Stay tuned for Part 3, which will explore the ultimate question. Will Super Tuesday become a coronation or a chink in his armor, a stepping stone or a stumbling block for his ambitions? Remember, this is just a glimpse into Super Tuesday's political chess match unfolding. As we witness the moves and countermoves, let us not forget the human drama at the heart of it all, the clash of wills, the rise and fall of political aspirations, and the ever-present question, will the crucible of Super Tuesday forge a path to triumph for Donald Trump or become the undoing of his insatiable will to power? Super Tuesday Showdown, Part 3, The Verdict of the Crucible. As the dust settles on Super Tuesday, one question resonates throughout the American political landscape. Has the crucible forged a triumphant path for Donald Trump or etched a chink in his armor, a turning point in his insatiable will to power? Like the day itself, the answer is a tapestry woven from triumphs and stumbles, victories and defeats, a narrative still incomplete in the ever-shifting sands of public opinion. On the surface, Trump may emerge victorious in key states like Alabama and Mississippi, reaffirming his hold on his core base. The roar of his supporters, echoing through the heartland, may drown out the whispers of discontent, temporarily silencing the fatigue and disillusionment that lurk beneath the surface. He may leverage these victories to project an aura of strength and inevitability, reminding both opponents and media of his formidable electoral calculus. Yet, cracks in the armor may also become painfully visible. A disappointing showing in states like California or Texas, even amidst triumphs elsewhere, could expose the limitations of his appeal beyond his base. The disaffected suburbanites and struggling workers, drawn to the promises of his opponents, may amplify their voices, their dissatisfaction becoming a chorus that challenges his narrative. The media, ever sensitive to shifts in public sentiment, may shift its focus, highlighting these vulnerabilities and portraying Trump as a weakened frontrunner. The ultimate verdict, dear viewer, will not be delivered solely based on delegate counts or victory speeches. It will be etched in the hearts and minds of the American people, shaped by their individual experiences, hopes and fears, and reactions to Super Tuesday's Crucible. Will they see in Trump a reinvigorated leader, his armor reforged in the fire of competition? Or will they perceive a vulnerability, a chink in the armor that exposes the limitations of his will to power? In the following days and weeks, the political pundits will dissect the Super Tuesday results, offering their interpretations and predictions. Historians will analyze the data, seeking patterns and insights for future campaigns. But the most critical verdict will come from the American people as they ponder the implications of what they witnessed on this momentous day. Super Tuesday, then, is not an ending but a beginning. It is a turning point, a catalyst for further shifts and challenges in the American political landscape. Trump's will to power may have been tempered, its edge dulled by the crucible of this political firestorm. Or it may have emerged more robust, its flames rekindled by the heat of competition. Only time will tell whether this was a day of triumph or a chink in his armor, a stepping stone on his path to power, or a stumbling block on his relentless journey. One thing, however, is sure: Super Tuesday has etched its mark on the American political landscape. It has exposed vulnerabilities, tested ambitions, and shifted narratives. It has reminded us that in the ever-evolving game of politics, even the most formidable will to power can be tested and transformed by the crucible of democracy. And as we watch this drama unfold, dear viewer, let us remember the human stories at its core. The hopes and dreams of voters, the aspirations of candidates, the relentless pursuit of power, and the ever-present question: will the crucible of democracy ultimately yield a leader who serves the people or one consumed by their insatiable will to power? The answer, my friend, remains to be seen. But one thing is sure: the Super Tuesday showdown has set the stage for a fascinating, unpredictable, and ultimately, human chapter in the ongoing saga of American politics. As the curtain closes on the Whigs' fading stage and we gaze upon the uncertain path of the GOP, a profound question lingers. Will history repeat itself, or can we rewrite the script? The echoes of discord offer stark lessons: the perils of internal fractures, the allure and pitfalls of populism, the ever-present need to adapt and evolve. Yet, within these whispers lies a flicker of hope, a chance to craft a different ending. This essay is not merely a historical inquest, it's a call to action. We, the engaged citizens of this great republic, hold the pen to the future. Can we learn from the mistakes of the past and shape a more inclusive, responsible, and forward-thinking political landscape? The answer lies not in dusty archives, but in the open forums of public discourse, in the critical thinking and spirited debate that fuels our democracy. So, dear reader, I implore you, let this not be the final page. Share your thoughts, challenge assumptions, and raise your voice in the comments section. Let's dissect these echoes of discord, not with blame but with understanding, and weave them into a tapestry of progress. Together, we can ensure that the whispers of the past become the guiding force for a brighter future. Thank you for venturing with me on this journey through time. Your participation is the lifeblood of this conversation, the vital spark that illuminates the path forward. Let's continue the dialogue, keep the embers of inquiry burning, and prove that history, though it whispers, can inspire us to rise above its echoes and shape a tomorrow worthy of our hopes and dreams.